Hey guys, welcome to Cheesecake Chats. Let's eat cheesecake and chat about life. Today we're doing a story time about the roller coaster of a birthday dinner that I just had. So starting off strong, we had a dinner reservation for 3:30 because my baby has an early bedtime and she's kind of a little scary if she's out past 5. Point being, the restaurant definitely wasn't busy, but we still did have to wait to get seated, which totally not a big deal. Maybe a server called in sick, maybe something happened. No worries there, just setting the scene. Our hostess ends up seating us and she leaves us the menus, and we just start cracking up because she put a kid's menu in front of my daughter, but my daughter is literally 9 months old, and the closest she gets to really eating solid food is grabbing the spoon and flinging pureed apples across the kitchen. But she did really like waving the kids' menu around, so I'll give it a plus. And then our waitress, let's just call her Sally, comes over to get our drink orders, and my husband asks for a latte. Sally didn't write anything down, but she does repeat the drinks back to us, and she says that my husband's mocha will be out in a minute. He nicely corrects her and says that he wants a latte, not a mocha, and Sally goes on her way. A few minutes later, she brings drinks over for me and my parents, and she tells my husband once again that his mocha is on its way. And then she takes our food orders. And again, she does not write anything down. Now, if you are a server and you can get away with that, more power to you. But Sally ended up having to come back and ask my husband to remind her what his food order was. He tells her and nicely asks for a status update on his latte, and she says it'll be right out. So our food comes in a little bit, and I really do want someone who has worked at like a sit-down restaurant to help me out here. Why is it that some places bring your food out all at once and then some stagger it? Like, I get if you have a huge group of people, but there were only 4 of us, and the restaurant really wasn't busy. So just wondering. But Sally brought out food for my husband and my mom first, and then a few minutes later, she brought out food for my dad and me. But here's the thing. Even though she brought out my husband's first, his food was already cold when he got it. But he's really not a complainer, so he just ate it. And then we are well into our meal when a manager walks by and asks how we're liking everything. We all say it's delicious, and before the guy walks away, my husband asks if he would be willing to check on that latte. Sally comes by a minute later and says, "Here's that mocha for you." And this drink had clearly been sitting out for like 20 to 30 minutes at this point. It was completely cooled down to room temperature, and my husband, he would just never ask for a replacement himself, but my mom, she had no